Hey everyone, this is Kim, your friendly PTO newsletter person. Congratulations, you have officially survived the first week and a half of school. I know everyone is trying to reset sleep schedules and figure out how to be in fall mode again, but what we're really going to focus on in this newsletter is community building. And the idea that community, especially our local community, really does start with our local school, with Nettelhorst. And so we're going to talk about a couple things. But first, I want to do a huge shout out to everyone who volunteered for everything, especially in the month of August, gearing up for school. We had two businesses really step up that I want to do a thank you to. First was Mariano's Kroger, who donated an absurd amount of ice cream and water and extra supplies to our school, which we were able to not only give to a ton of people to get everyone super excited about school, but able to donate to our local community at large as well. Also to Stans, who donated some donuts, also to some of our new families for their experience and really getting everyone excited to join our community. So that's one. But we're going to also talk about in this newsletter our bilingual advisory committee. Our community looks and sounds and experiences their lives differently, and we want to celebrate those differences. And so being able to have a committee that's goal is to come together and celebrate that and drive that understanding and empathy and compassion is super important. So regardless of where you come from, what you look like, what your experiences are, that's a great place to raise your hand and opt in and show up. We have people volunteering all the time within our school, bringing local people to explore our chickens and our art. And then a lot of times our students go outside of our school and engage in our community, whether they are smart business owners or volunteers in the community. So we're going to highlight some of those as well. And we want to know where you work. So I've got a survey in here as well to understand, where do you work? What are your companies? What do you do after you drop your kid off at school? If you experience your life in the home or outside of the house, we want to know that so we can engage with you and your communities in different ways. So fill out that survey. Tons of great things going on, athletic programs, after school programs, additional volunteerism. And then finally, I've included this really great article on how neighborhood schools strengthen our communities. So as we lean into this new school year, I want you all to really understand that even though we get into kind of the monotony of like drop off, pick up, homework, sports activities, what we're doing is actually creating a fundamental space in our community. And we are bridging lives. We're creating support systems, whether we know it or not. For those struggling, we're creating opportunities, whether it's through access to food or care in a physical space and environment that provides that learning and love, and each other. Every time we do drop off, being able to see a new parent face that you haven't before and walk up and say hi, even those 5 seconds creates depth and bridges each other for this larger purpose. And so, not to get too cheesy, but in the spirit of community, I want to thank you all for being part of our community. Part of me doing this video is so you have my face and we can see each other. And even if we don't bump into each other, you can feel like you're part of my community and vice versa. So check out this newsletter. Thank you so much. And we'll be seeing you all soon.